member on the Casper campus. But some of your students take my classes. My evolution classes will be conference down here, and as is my data biology class this semester. And so I do interact with some of your students as well. I started thinking a lot about this in part because I make my students talk to each other a lot during class, and in part because I realized that I use peer review in almost every class I teach in some way. And so I've been thinking about how can we foster students to interact with each other in a way that's meaningful, how to make sure that they're getting the most out of it, how do we structure the class environment so that they feel comfortable speaking up and they feel comfortable offering ideas, offering criticism. So my goal for today is to have this actually be a discussion, but I wasn't sure how many of you would be here or how many of you have thoughts on it. So I've tried to sort of structure today so that we'll sort of go at whatever pace seems to work for you, so that we're drawing up a lot of ideas as well as some either I have or that I've done some research and that practice from students in the country. Let's start off actually by getting you guys to think a little bit about how you use peer-to-peer interactions in your class. And I want you to think through 2 questions. First off, what do you do in your classes that requires you to talk to each other? What activities do you use? What assignments do you use? Or if you're not teaching yet, what do you hope to do? What drawbacks and hurdles do you experience with peer-to-peer teaching and learning? And what advantages have you observed or do you perceive peer-to-peer teaching? So, as you're thinking of this, I'm going to give you guys some stuff. And what I want you to do is write out answers with 2 or 3 sticky notes per answer. So actually per question. So if you've got 2 or 3 for each question, each one goes on something. As you get them done, I'm going to have you bring them up and add them under each category. So types of peer-to-peer interactions up there, drawbacks and hurdles here, and then advantages.
Nice play. Yeah, really good.
What I'm going to have to do is actually number off now. So, 1. 2. Okay. 1 to the right. 2 step bandages, 3 to draw back the curls. What you should do is go through all of the ideas that you put up there and rearrange those notes to figure out what the central themes are. So, what's really coming out of all of the ideas that you put in the work? Yeah. There's one in every group. Yeah, Yeah. You're going with your natural part of the how do you do it?
I like this.
Like colors. All right, let's do color.
One of the problems on the case studies, discussing puzzle and yeah.
So what made it difficult to calculate? What you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about how we think what we've done and what we've
We'll come back to some of the other ideas. And even if it was about to good idea.
There was a wide range of flickers, right? There was basically a lot of case studies, anything like maybe that's what how much so like
I'm thinking about drawbacks and hurdles.
We're still working on it. We have a lot of common ground. Time came up a lot. A lot of time to do some of these things with. Also, the idea of student comfort, so students that aren't going to be comfortable with these practices, although this is, of course, one of those skills that is really important for students to get good at, so the reason to include it despite that disadvantage. And then the accountability brings up a lot of questions. Are they getting everything out of it? Is one person taking over or another? And then a few ideas of like teacher accountability. So how do we make these peer-to-peer interactions really meaningful? And how do we structure instruction and scaffolding to make it so that students aren't like, you're not teaching me.
How do you build it in appropriately? It was kind of interesting, the teacher accountability, like each of the three of them were all slightly different. So, people saying, you're not really teaching, or, providing the appropriate amount of structure for the student population. That might be different from one class to another, right? And then also this idea of transitioning seamlessly into peer-to-peer instruction during class. That's kind of interesting that they're all very different. But otherwise, those were our 4 themes that emerged.
You want those things to be adapted and everything back to the second. What about the end?
So we have sort of 4 kinds of groups that they know that they each other. Some comments about how living after learning to come to class. We had some comments about how it encourages critical thinking, and they're really engaged in how they can discussion with increase in vision and increase critical skills, deeper understanding and increase in we had a bunch of comments and categories that we had to solve responsibilities through interaction. So they're holding one another accountable by it provides the opportunity to ask peers for clarification. It may be intimidating and it may be a platform, but and it can draw students out to the lessons. Well,
So, you've identified some advantages, some things that are challenges, and then some types. And what I'm going to say, or what we're going to say, is try to look at different types of curricular interactions. How we can potentially address those drawbacks in those, and then what we can do to structure our critical interaction so that we really take advantage of the time. Right? And that was one of the theories that have some sort of critical interaction and your students are really shy or they don't do the things you expect them to do and blocks. And I know I've had blocks like that. This is an activity I like as sort of a starting thinker activity and also sometimes as after an activity in progress. And so I have my students do it sometimes just for those reasons. Usually, sometimes today, I've got enough or a few enough colors and enough students that nobody can really tell what color I'm speaking out of. And for a lot of students, it seems like that lowers their level of fear about the activity because suddenly, they're just one sticky note and a whole bunch of sticky notes. And so it's not necessarily what something you said. You're saying, well, out of the comments, this is the thing that worked. A lot of us are concerned about our accountability, and a lot of us feel like this might come up with. And so that's important to us. Out of that.
Hey, you guys want to grab a piece of ketchup? Got veggie and meat.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
But,
What was surprising to me is that I said, because I say like
no.
So I went through and just kind of racked my brain and action tried to summarize the large categories of this education enthusiast, work things I've done in time, things that I share from my a lot. But I'd like to think that this activity is actually something like this. So things where I share them with a lot. Collaborative groups, online discussions. This is something that I used to make conferences a lot because I'm one of those people who are afraid to use a microphone after third structure. Cooperative very peer-led teamwork, which is certainly what happens when we have to what I heard from that and help lead to better teams. Requests. Do you guys have any questions?
fifth grade. And it's going to be finished by
So, the covering administration, a lot. Which people do you think? What do you think is wrong? You can discuss, or if you guys don't want to discuss this, we can start it there. Not much. Okay.
the difference between skincare and probably impact. It's for exercise, skincare is actively all the time, whether it's connected via album or because I don't like it to be this is the activity. Often I would use it especially in my active session and then you can support it. A current person next to you is and they'll talk usually. And if one says they're talking to you like that, then I'll go through the whole use of the or after stuff. If they look really straight on.
I usually don't do it on many of them accepted and accepted. So sometimes I see their parents sitting around and sometimes people will do some bad things like that. Basically, you have to do that. So there's different constellations within that whole life.
And that's on the part side.
Yeah.
So it's like next to you.
I know. Good stuff. Watching, interacting.
But team learning on that, so we do a lot of these in class settings and we also have a lecture where we're having them present out kind of on what they've researched, what they've done, what the results were, and so you guys ask questions, right, and they're responding with research data or whatever, great something experts on contact, or you know, if there's a poster session or something like that. Okay. Yeah, my company has project presentation all the way not I want to know I'm looking at so, the drawbacks and hurdles, here's your insight. I tried to come up with this thing that I've heard before or that I've read. And let's see if I'm missing anything here. I think they mostly involve it. So, class center is one. A lot of people have their incorrect message, or at least a fear of somebody doing something. You can choose on that. Ensuring learning is very important. You have the today, all the students back. Quality evaluation, feedback and challenging. Take a second. Let's just pick 1 to 3. We can go around that. How would you troubleshoot? Feedback.
And so yeah, that's, so I have 100 so like, yeah, and also like, I don't want but also so if there are rumors from all these things, and then I go, so I think a lot of times, and so you're interacting. You're not there, like, you're not there, let's look at it, right? So the spatial integrates our fixed portion of the writing and partially yeah, I've done, so like, yeah. I mean, now that you know that, you're like, it also like, oh yeah, right? So it helps you with the right? It also,
You get to be mindful too. And so like, I think for the next maybe towards the why.
That's it.
right, yeah, I'm kind of, they're my class, but that's not, like, yeah, of course I want to reach them. It's not like in person. It's like, you know, that's where I would be at,
They're like, no place, and then right away.
yeah, maybe.
I'll show you guys one.
The one is the one from here, more like in the past. You're like the other, more like the past. So I showed them that to discuss it, but I think some of them I think really uncomfortable. And also I think that you know, it just
No,
almost upsets you. I know small classes where they just can't. You know, if there are 16 people, you can't go. But there's I know like that. Ian, I'm also days for the sector. Right, not just way like that, but okay, so much. Yeah.
So why do you have to do it, you know? Like, I'm not gonna,
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of how I'm trying
Well,
to get it to, you know, like. And so, it's like, but that's, yeah, the students are just.
Yeah.
So of course.
So I'm hearing a lot of really good discussions. Do we want to bring it back as a group and sort of share highlights? All right, so highlights from your conversations?
We talked about student resistance as something, and one thing is I think no matter what you do, no matter what you do, there's going to be some resistance, and especially when it's something that is relatively new for students, and they might not be aware of the benefits of repeatedly sharing the benefits to them, so they know what the point is and what they can be getting out of it.
And also just the benefits and then also the need of professional communication skills and what they're taught. How their skills are provided.
You got to look at that last time, for instance, in our general class, having your assignment for like worksheet or we talked about
Like early feedback, yeah, is really good. Pick up this on the right path because it means, peer-to-peer instruction, peer-to-peer work. Yeah, making sure they're not like totally off track and then you lose a lot of time when they're not.
Because I know when I talked about last year for the first time,
Were they lecturing more for less?
no, well, they probably were getting a little bit less. We got the same content. But I also would let them run for probably long. Like sometimes we do a round table. I don't know. You should.
Yeah, no, I've had the same thing in my class where design students take their math and realize that over with the class and have them come to class to get discuss certain things. So they've done their homework before class so that the time is fine. To get them effective time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I think John has the
I have them uploaded online. Like you have to upload your assignment online before class. Before you class. Oh, I have my So if I'm, for most of my classes, I've had enough work faculty that haven't come together with me. For my conservation classes, all the students, 6 and 7 videos, I just couldn't figure it out. So I just said, okay, assignments and homework are going to be great that we have one day. I'm working on it, so I just, whatever. Another assignment, or you're going to do this thing and you're going to turn it in, and a lot of that homework is just, you did it, you get 2 points, you didn't do it again.
We're talking about levels, so, 2000, so I expect to be I don't know how much they don't want to accept it.
But we also talked about how that puts some people in different strategies that it's not like community reform. And so we were discussing a lot about how there was public feedback about it into membership groups, so that means there are probably not always problems. But we were also talking a lot about how maybe first to give them the
Online tool curriculum, I felt but as students assess it, their interest in, okay, yeah, does that work?
Yeah, it can be awesome. I don't think they knew what categories that they were, I think people are out, they don't need to find things. I mean, how much time do you spend in class, how much sport, and like that. And, they make it, that group of together like that, it's been working really well. They don't know still how I do them. There's one group that's probably one out of 150 students. So, and I did 60 each group because I wanted to teach numbers because they're working for the next month. Happy. No happy door.
I think we're normal about that, sorry. Yeah, it is. I'll